Alrighty. Welcome to a new episode of the TF Motorsports official podcast. I am Thomas Roscoe, and we are about to bring a couple of the other guys on the Discord server. We do have one that's currently on right now, and I'm going to unmute myself from Discord right now. Wade for Best 12 is here now on the Discord call, as I'm not alone this time. And Wade, welcome on in.
Thank you. I'm very happy to be here.
Again, it's been a hot minute since I actually had somebody else on the show, because I've been mostly a one-man band in that, but it's led to a lot of awkward situations. So honestly, I think it's better if I chat with a couple of my buddies, and it'll make things a little bit easier, I'd say.
Oh yeah.
So, big thing that's going on. Monster Jam, obviously, they're getting ready for their new season, but I'm not going to be on board for the season. Reason being, I think I'm just kind of fed up, honestly. It's just, from the World Finals change to the constant amount of kit stuff that was added, I think I just need another season to just, have other people do that, and I'll just stick from the sidelines. Like, obviously, if there's something that I have to talk about that somebody, if you guys, really want me to talk about it, I'll force myself, but in terms of actually keeping up week to week on Monster Jam, this season I'm going to take a break. It's just getting, I don't know. It's getting a little too frustrating, honestly. I legitimately, honestly, I know there's people who hate for the sake of hating, but I try not to. I'm critical because if you love something, you're obviously going to be, critical about it. If it's good, you praise it to high heaven, and if it's bad, well, then you just, shit all over it and make sure that they change it if possible. But from all the stuff I've seen, and this year going into next year, the new rules that are added, the new kid stuff that's added again and again and again, I just needed a break from that. But I think also, I don't know if it's because I went to all those independent shows and I seem to have had a better time because I got to chat with everyone behind the scenes and whatnot. But I'm actually kind of puzzling between what is the reason why I'm stepping away from Monster Jam until they improve. I'm debating on different aspects, but I think honestly my main thing is just how the downs from this year was. And then going into the new year, there isn't really, too much hype. It's kind of, stale. But then also all the bad kind of got, shoved in. So I figured I'd go and just, take next year off. But obviously I'm still going to be talking on the podcast. I'll shovel in several monster truck stuff, motorsport stuff, or even simple things as, I don't know, what's in the back of my tool shed, but whatever it may be, I'll talk about it. But also, Wade, as we were starting to talk, we also have Jester and Jared also has joined as well. So we got 4 people in call, myself included.
So,
Yeah,
Fresco,
I mean,
what do you want to talk about?
Well, let's talk about the
banging in the
recent...
Grandmother, can you shut up for a second?
What about your mom?
I'm so
What happened?
sorry. My mother's getting a drink in there. I'm so sorry.
Well, I don't know. I don't know about that.
She's just banging the ice right down like pow, 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 pow.
Just give her a water or something. I don't know.
Imagine she hated
flowers.
Like, you shut up. Fuck you.
Obviously, you can't speak that to your mom, but
I was just watching.
But yeah,
But yeah. All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, going on to what you were saying, yeah, 2025 season has had some rough patches here and there, and we have seen spectacular moments and everything. But the only problem nowadays with Monster Jam that I feel like needs to be changed, they take too much consideration into the children. Like, I get children love monster trucks when they're at a young age, don't we
Right.
all? But like, there's a lot of adults that are like from 2007, 2000s that really love the sport and want to keep watching it with that old school, like, all that stuff that we used to watch, like crushing cars, going through vans, the incredible saves, but
All
not
the
none of
good
this
stuff.
children shit or like anything that we've already seen before. Like we
Right.
need to see Monster Jam actually step it up instead of making everything about children. And about the mufflers, I think honestly this is gonna be the worst move in Monster Jam's part. And I can kind of see why they're doing it in the arenas because like people are like sensitive and stuff and like hearing wise, but at the same time they sell earmuffs for a reason. If you don't
I
buy
mean,
earmuffs, that's kind of on them. But I'm not a Monster Jam like like producer,
Fanatic.
so I can't really say. But like that to me, that's kind of the wrong move in my
right.
humblest opinion. Like
Mm.
I'm not gonna like say Monster Jam is trash because of these actions. I just think Monster Jam can do better. With the
I mean, let's
tracks
say,
are okay. The tracks are okay, but the rules that they've made and the stuff that they've done kind of needs to be changed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and wait,
I'm
going
a,
back to what you said, Head, about that, I want to point out if they're gonna be changing that to something like they did with that one Bigfoot monster truck, which I forgot the name of that. It's
Um.
like one of the quietest ones. Thomas, you probably know about this.
Oh wait, which Bigfoot one?
It's called the quietest monster truck. Like, I'm
Oh,
looking
it,
it up
it's
right
it's
now.
it's the one that's powered by like battery
big,
and it goes like 5 miles an
yeah,
hour.
Yeah,
big,
Oh
yeah,
my
that one.
yeah,
god.
that's
Tesla
what
powered fucking monster truck. I can't wait.
I think
That
I know
one,
what that
yeah.
one is. Yeah, it's
Yeah, I'm looking it
Bigfoot
up right now.
Electric. Yeah, Bigfoot Electric. That one is the only monster truck that is powered by electric build, and it's
If
pretty scary if you think about it because as the years
Yeah.
go on, you seeing like this new development and technologies and stuff, including the hydrogen one that had been debuted for Team Throttle from that one year. But tying in with Wade said with the Monster Jam season and stuff like that, Monster Jam just like I don't know, it's just like a mixed emotion for a lot of people, you know, for newcomers, old comers, people who still watch it. It's like a mixed emotion if you think about it. Because as a fan of myself, I don't mind it at all. But like some of the stuff that are doing, like the Tech Deck, sponsors, Sparkle Smash, stuff like that. I really don't see it as like something like I can watch because it's mainly like a sponsor on wheels if you mainly think about it. Because if you really think about it, Fells is just like a sponsorship,
I
and
yeah,
mean,
they only
yeah, I
yeah,
agree.
and since Monster Jam is a thing, the only thing that's keeping Monster Jam up is failed sponsors and stuff like that. Because it mainly ties in when it comes to like old school Monster Jam. Because they really didn't care about sponsors if you really think about it. They only care about the fan
I
base and how
mean,
the fans.
they
I
did
mean, back
have,
then,
yeah, back then they still had a lot of sponsors and they like did their sponsorship stuff. So that's
yeah,
technically
like
not
Advanced Auto
true, you know.
Parts, Safe
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Auto.
they
mean,
right.
had
back in
all
the
those.
old days.
Back then it was similar to now with the sponsorship, but
Yeah.
No, 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 no.
that
It was like
that wasn't
Ford versus
really.
Chevy, Thomas.
Oh yeah,
Oh, okay.
what?
A topic just came into my mind. I
What?
want to talk real quick about a certain truck that debuted this year, Bailey Circuit.
Oh,
Yeah, I kind of get it.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
Like
okay.
it
Oh,
takes part of Scooby Doo. Hear me
Yeah.
out.
Wait.
Yes, it does. It is a ripoff of Scooby Doo, but hear me out. It's a good truck, in my opinion, only because for once in our lives, recent years, it is not a 3D body. It is a Ford pickup with ears and a tail. For
eh,
once in our
Yeah.
lives, we get a new
You
truck
got,
that
you got
is
a
not
fair
a
point.
3D body.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
So like,
I don't know.
I can
Cause
see how it's bad, but at the same time, you got
yeah.
to think of how
Like
good it is without the
Yeah.
3D body.
I'm
But
gonna
like
mute myself
yeah.
real quick. My mother just dropped some water bottles.
Yeah, I'm gonna
oh
tie in with this, but the only truck I can say, in my opinion, is the new truck that Team Drama had debuted, and that's Shell Shock. That there is by
Bill
far
Shock,
the
yes,
best
I
thing.
love that.
Because
Now that
to be
truck is
fair,
fucking beautiful.
yeah, to be fair, if you really think about it, this is like, I don't know if there's another one, but this is like the first ever like modern day turtle, like it based off of snapping turtle. Because even though we had like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles back then, all those guys and all like the variants and stuff like that, this one I can possibly say is by far the best looking. It ties into like the swamp atmosphere and all that stuff with like the shell and all that stuff, because it's really like something that is more unique in a way, but also bringing back like old traditional trucks. And I
Oh,
actually do
dude.
kind of like, yeah, I actually do kind of like it. But if I only say one truck I don't really like and I don't really like, I despise the most, is definitely Sparkle Smash, because if you really think about it, it's just like there. It's no really nothing there for me to even be entertained about if you really see it.
I mean, yeah, it has its flaws though, but yeah, and
Yeah.
like some people say it's not really accurate to like the Steel Titans game that you all probably played,
Oh
and I
no.
get it.
Like I prefer the Steel Titans one myself. Like I've never played Steel Titans, but looking at the game, do I prefer it better than real life? Yes. But I'm not a Sparkle Smash fan, so I can't really get into that.
I mean, hell, I
And
haven't
I
even seen it in real
like
life yet.
shit. The
Yeah.
best truck I've seen this year, in my humblest opinion, has to be Excalibur at World Finals, and
Oh,
here's why.
Yes,
yeah.
This
Mm-hmm.
specific body not only brought back the old paint scheme, but they just added the most perfect tint of gray to it, in my opinion. And yeah, it looks basic, but that's what leafers were back then. You couldn't just like get wraps and shit and put it on the truck. You had to spray paint it.
But
And that is
yeah,
right.
literally what it made. That's what it reminded me of, and that's why I think that's my best cosmetic body. But if it comes to debuts, in my humblest
yeah,
opinion, and this is gonna sound crazy, Haymaker.
yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
yes.
yes, yes, yes.
Isn't it
Okay.
that truck that's been around, that's been like, stuck in limbo, and then they finally debuted it in like what, like New Jersey or whatever it were?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
they debuted on
I
the All
wouldn't
Star
disagree
Tour.
about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But
that's
it
the
was like
actually,
it was like at that KSR event at like the, what was it, the Motorsport Park?
yeah,
It's like
Motorsports
three
Park.
yeah.
hours for me.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
But
I,
there,
I,
there's
I,
another truck that just came to mind. High Tide. I love that truck too. Like
okay,
the
I've
that's the
beautiful
heard of
one I
it.
blue
would
that
have
they
Oh
did
to.
to it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah,
Fucking
that one I had to
beautiful.
agree with you with that one, because to my affair, High Tide, I have to say by far the best truck they brought back. It's like it's something that I thought never came back, and I, to be fair, I did forgot about the truck, but when they brought it back, I said, "Oh yeah, this is the stuff." And it's just like I enjoy them bringing back some old school truck every now and then,
Oh,
but
that one, the
yeah,
one that
but
Elliot
it's
Miller
like,
drives.
yes, yes, that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I've seen
Yeah,
it.
Okay,
yeah, my opinion, I
I'm
do
sorry.
enjoy them bringing back like old school trucks, but it's just like it's like they need to bring it back, but keep it running, because I think they did it for Backwards Ball, if I'm not mistaken, but they bought it back for like the
For
sponsors,
one
and then
show,
yeah, they
and then
bought it back
just
for one.
ditched.
Yeah, and then they left. And it's like it's unfair, but it's also like something that I can't really get my head over. Like, why you bring back a truck that's like a fan favorite, then you just let it go back in the shelf? It's
Right.
something that I don't understand. And the same thing with Northern Nightmare. It came for one show, then left. It's like if you really want to bring back a truck, just let it run for the entire season and see how people feel about it before you actually let it go back to the shelf. That's something I
And
would
see,
say in
this
my opinion.
this is also why I love independence more than Monster Jam right now, because you get to see more opportunities for people to just run whatever the hell they want. Like you don't have to run big ATs or Magna Flows, or you have to have certain stuff. You can run Zoomies. You can run any combination of tires you want. You can drive any chassis you want. It is literally one of the best
Okay.
things that you can watch, and it
I
has
mean,
bigger
hey,
names
they
in there
even
like
can have.
Bigfoot, Bush Hog. Well, not Bush Hog, it's Frontier now, but the Bush Hog version of Frontier. You get to see Gunslinger, Hooked, Starfish.
Yeah.
All those
Yeah.
Bounty
names I
Hunter
just
as
named
well.
off were like World Finals caliber trucks, even though some
Yeah,
have
I
not
have
made it in
to.
there. But those could be World Finals caliber trucks. and that is
Yeah.
something that I want to see out of Monster
Bounty
Jam.
Hunter was one.
Some that's what I want to see from Monster Jam. Giving
Yeah.
us opportunities to see these old trucks again, rather than like backwards Bob, just instead of just one show appearance and out of nowhere disappear. Like I want to see
Yeah.
some trucks like that just come back for at least one season. Like I
Yeah,
don't care
here's
how
another
long it
thing.
runs after that, but like
Another
just one season.
Another thing, I wanted to see many trucks who have been in him for like one world championships. Take Bounty Hunter for example. I want to see Two Extreme Racing come back and run with the big dogs again in Monster Jam.
Right. You're
Yeah,
right.
like Jimmy Creighton.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I got to meet
this
him
is
actually at Dubuque.
Yeah, but this is another thing that was tied into what one of my friends were talking about when we was on the phone last night. If they brought back like what Jay said, some of the truck that had world finals and champion and stuff. It's the same thing that goes for like a lot of stuff if you think about it, if independence and stuff like that. Because if you really think about it, the independent series and stuff like that is mainly getting more of the views and stuff because due to like all the truck base and like them let them run whatever the hell they want, like Wade said. But the one thing I had to say was pretty funny is with veteran when he lost the tire at that one show.
And
That one
crushed
got
a
me.
car.
Yeah,
Oh
that one had me.
that
Oh,
I
yeah,
remember.
Dude,
that.
my mom sent me that shit. It was funny as hell.
I
And
remember
I
that.
What the
my first response when I looked at the car, I was like, it's good and bad. Because good, you don't have a piece of shit car. But bad news, you don't have a ride home.
Oh my god.
I wonder how that actually. I wonder what happened afterwards. Did they like? Did somebody pitch him a ride
I
or
think-
whatever?
I
mean,
think so.
Probably.
Because
Yeah, so
I want to look
Ratchet
that
I'd
up.
probably say it's.
I wonder.
You get what you paid for.
I wonder if I can try to find that somewhere.
yeah,
I want to know
because
how they got home now. Like, jeez.
yeah. So if
I don't
moments
know.
like that, if you really think about it, moments like that, that is like the peak funniest moment that independent can ever have. But it
Yeah.
also
Oh,
shows
there is
you
another
that
moment that rivals that. I'm sorry to interrupt, but there is one moment, in my opinion, that rivals that, and that's when Godzilla was going out for his freestyle, drove straight, turned around, and just fucking shut the truck off, and that was it. That was
yeah,
funny.
that was another
You
moment.
want to go even further than that? Hey, Buckshot. Hey, going through a freaking safety barrier in the speedway race. I think
Oh,
Lego fan.
yeah, yeah. So that was it. Yeah, yeah. Because if you really think about it, it shows what independence does for people. Like it shows you what they have, what they do, what funny moment they have. Like they have no limits. They can do a little limit, like fan wise, like making sure they don't be dead all the time because that one incident we don't talk about. But still, it shows you what independent have to offer for fans. Unlike Monster Jam, where you really like mentally think about it. No hate on Monster Jam, but still, it shows you what they have. And some of the trucks that have been debut and like getting a new body is mainly on independent, including Bad Company. Because Bad Company originally it still is an independent truck, but it ran in Monster Jam until they decided to leave because due to fan base and stuff like that. And well, not fan base, but like the underjudged and all that stuff. And I'm really thinking if independence, if that really is going to happen, then Monster Jam going to be a hard time. They're going to be, visiting a lot of bad moments because in my personal expression, I don't really like where like drivers get judged unfairly due to something they didn't do. Because like
Right.
every once in a while, if you really think about it, because we all can agree about it. Every once in a while, it's good to see like a different driver to win instead of like the same old like Grade Digger, Son of a Digger, Max D, stuff like that. Don't get me wrong,
Right.
good thing, but
Wait, hold
still,
on. Hold on. Thomas Frasco himself just posted a video. I want to see what this video is.
So that's gonna be something that we're gonna talk about later. Thank you for opening it up, by the way, because I wanted to say about the veteran thing. I cannot find out how they got back home. So
Oh,
they're
no.
like, I'm looking at CBS News and all these other places. They're not telling me shit, and I'm like, now I'm curious, and this is gonna be haunting me all fucking night.
Yeah.
And then I'm probably gonna be
He
going.
he turned on creative mode and just flew to his house just to
Yeah,
fucking boot of Fortnite. Just go ahead and push creator
Well, my
mode.
car, well, my car's dead.
Zing!
Yeah.
Oh
Fucking send
god.
it.
Friggin' carpet ride straight out of friggin' Aladdin.
Yeah, but let's change the subject. Yeah.
I want to do a little
Yeah.
I
subject
can
actually.
show you my car.
a whole new world.
Yeah.
I got
Okay,
torn
Tom.
up by a tire.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
Thomas. I
God
want
damn
to
it,
talk a
what?
little about.
Yeah, but
talk a
let's
little
change
about
the
something here.
let's change the subject here for a little bit. Let's talk about Rick Savas and BeamNG. Let's talk about Rick Savas pretty much. Um, Monster Truck Federation. Let's talk about that. Yeah, the people who was running that show. That World Finals was by far the best World Final that ever been done for Federation. You really think about
I
it.
haven't watched it.
Patrick's in the
have I
chat,
heard
by
about
the
it.
way.
Oh my god,
and
Patrick.
Yeah,
Who's
Yeah.
Patrick?
yeah. The one who
Aren't you
runs that
fucking
Riggs and Rod
sore?
series, the Monster Truck Federation.
yes,
Oh.
yes. So that one I do want to chime in because it was my freestyle one, the first truck out, and I put on a mad freestyle one. And Thomas can agree with me. It was the end of the regulation time, and I decided to flip. I don't know how I did it. I decided to flip and went for a save. And I was on one side of the track, and I switched to the other side of the track without even trying. And it was funny because Thomas and Steven both went nuts when they saw that move. And I said, yeah.
Well,
I was
it was like some weird pirouette thing. You went like what 3 or 4 times or whatever.
He basically
Yeah.
pulled a Tom Mance on you.
Yeah. So
it was
The
more of a
McMahon's twist.
It was more of a tornado.
yeah,
The
so
McMahon's
Basically
pretty
twist.
pulled a
much
Mance corkscrew on you.
yeah, so pretty much what happened, I had lost in racing and I had got very pissed mad in that kind of track. And so I decided to go out first. And it was pretty much a good one. The only difference is that it separated a lot of people was the moments. Like I had a lot of it had a lot of highlights, but the one moment what happened was the big L moments. And I don't think a lot of people was there or people who didn't see it, because with the corner around that time. It was yeah, it was me because I had jumped at the jump, hit after hit. It was pretty much like a Max D moment, but more like, more cautious. And I did pull like two Mikey Vadas and stuff like that and crazy moments. But I had to give my props to Thomas mainly because he's he had the potential to. It was a good one, but that track was a killer because World Finals 15. Well, that World Finals track is a killer track, unless the other one.
Yeah.
But still, um, I had to say Federation was the greatest season because they had a lot of moments. Butter taking a World Final Racing champion and sweep the entire season racing champion racing the entire season. And at first it really wasn't possible because season one, Thomas, if you want to back me up, season one was just like a back and forth battle between me and Thomas
Yeah,
until
we kept going like first and second like throughout racing and well not just racing but it was also freestyle too. It was just back and
yeah,
forth, back and forth. I should
back and
probably
forth.
switch back to number 20 because number 30 I did get at least one freestyle win, but the truck just
Yeah.
had a
Wait,
lot of
Gravedigger?
kinks to it. Yeah,
Yeah, great.
the breakable.
Yeah,
You
so
definitely gotta go 20, dude. You definitely have to
yeah,
do 20.
Yeah, I gotta go back
yeah,
to 20.
Like,
in
in
season
my
one,
honest opinion, the most violent Gravedigger that I've seen, like the chassis wise, is Gravedigger 20. If you just look at Dennis's runs sometimes, like you see all the dirt and shit fly off, but like it's just so incredibly violent when it comes to torque. Like it amazes me how the rear drive shaft or front drive shaft just doesn't
so
blow out.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
incredibly fast.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's another thing. Because 20 is, if I'm not mistaken, and somebody can fact check me, is built like Ryan Chastity back then,
No,
if I'm mistaken.
Actually,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
Gravedigger
No.
35, if I'm correct.
Okay, yeah. So
no, that's 32.
Wait,
yeah,
No,
that's
not
pretty
32.
just
It was
almost
Gravedigger 30.
Yeah, Great
Yeah,
Digger
so
30. Yeah,
Great
I
Digger.
remember.
30,
I remember
okay.
from the old Fox Sports 1 episode. I remember
Yeah,
Yeah,
them
because
talking
he
about it. Yeah,
debuted
Grade
Grave Digger
30.
30 in 2020, or not 2020,
2014.
2014,
Yeah.
2014.
and yeah, 2014, and ran that all season, and it retired, I believe, 2020, 2019 or so. I don't remember.
Wait. It kept
I'm
going
gonna
out.
look at
Wait,
this.
it kept going after Dennis retired.
Yeah, so it
Yeah,
kept
because John
going
Zimmer
from
drove it,
yeah.
Well, yeah. 2017 there was the fill in, and then they used
and
another
then Tyler
encore.
hopped in it.
Oh, Tyler
Yeah.
drove that truck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he did too.
Tyler drove it.
It was
So
in
Oh,
I would
2018,
yeah,
actually.
I'm surprised because that's a long wheelbase.
Can
yeah,
I also
so
Yeah.
mention that this season, yeah, it sucked for Tyler, but recently I've noticed that he's getting the hang of that truck. Just wait for next season. He's gonna be a huge fucking threat.
yeah,
I'm gonna make this
so
prediction
yeah,
right now, and this
right.
isn't gonna be obvious, but I'm gonna say Ryan Anderson is gonna come out as a series champion only because every time he struggled in the past first three shows, he always dominated the rest of the season, and he's always won a championship. So my bet's on Ryan Anderson.
Yeah. And
I mean, who
it's the
knows?
same game. Yeah, it's the same thing, but back to the Thomas going to Great Digger 20. Yeah, Great Digger 20, I can agree with you with that. It's more aggressive. I don't know why, because whenever I see it on screen, it's like it puts so much force to the wheel. It's so
Like
crazy.
right,
And
like as you literally see, like he's like going like maybe like 30 in the turn, but then as soon as he in the straightaway, it's like he's going like 80-mile-an-hour wheel speed, just
yeah,
whoosh. Like I'm
and
surprised he's
Also,
even doing that.
It's
also,
like a freaking rocket. Like, you.
kind of segueing into
Thank
this
you. Yeah,
also. Um, when you think of Great Digger number 20, and if you think of that one part of Bad to the Bone where like it goes into like the little like solo thing after like the second verse where they go crazy with the
yeah,
music. That's the part where Dennis loses his shit. Like he does these like huge cross threads, tears the truck up. That's pretty much what I think of with
right,
number 20. It's like the
yeah.
the
Yeah.
So
badass moments like that. Like it's just something that's second to none.
yeah. Yeah, and it
And the
was
yeah.
fact
also
it's gonna go
this
for
was
a freaking equivalent.
yeah, and this is another thing that I had to talk about Federation during season one. Like Thomas said, me and him going back and forth. It was his Great Digger 20 and the Hot Wheels chassis that I was running. I was using that and the new model, and those two chassis bays that I mainly used, including the old one. I mainly got a lot. It was at Orlando, I think. Yeah, Orlando. It was me and Thomas, and I won't forget this moment. Me and Thomas in the final round of racing. And as you guys say about the speed with Great Digger, it was there, but I was keeping up with him, and it was only from that last turn that decided all. Then it came to freestyle. Oh God, freestyle was
You know,
funny.
I just looked up Gravedigger 20 from 2005 to 2013. It was still very competitive. I also didn't know that Chad Tingler, Adam, and actually I kind of knew Adam, but I didn't know Paul Cohen fucking drove the truck.
Well, it's well,
Yeah,
Wait, he
but
fucking did?
I think it's
yeah,
2006. It
Yeah, Paul
started.
Cohen drove it at Rosemont in 2009.
yeah, 2000, yeah, 2009 he did because
And in
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean,
2006, Chad
Pat
Tingler drove
Tingler.
it for show two in Minneapolis,
Oh yeah, that's
2006.
yeah,
yeah,
Yeah, 20,
that's when Dennis
2006.
had that arm injury, or was it his arm?
yeah,
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 I
and
think it
and
Adam drove it 2007 first quarter and at West Lebanon in 2010.
yeah, and
was
that's
fun.
another thing I
Okay.
had to point out. Freestyling in Orlando for Wizards of Oz for Federation and so on and so forth. It was definitely my thing because due to a lot of truck people, a lot of people have problem with their trucks and stuff, and well, not Thomas, but others. Um, it was by far the most chaotic but controlled freestyle one that I've done so far, and
Yeah,
including and Ray can agree with me just in what was it in hockey tour when I did that freestyle one with Bakugan. I'm pretty sure if I'm not mistaken, if you saw it, um, it's definitely
I
there
don't
as
think I
you
was there.
yeah, you was it was that one from I forgot that one the one I forgot the track name but that one it was it was me and fucking what's his name Grave
Hockey.
and yeah,
Oh,
hockey.
great.
Yeah, Grave. Well, yeah, Grave. Finals. Wade can tell you he nailed me on the start, but he forgot that I was consistent in the turns more often. So
You're talking
when
about World
I
Finals.
yeah, that World Finals that we had. It was that World Final was a best World Final for me because not only I had secured a high jump, my second high jump, I believe, because I had one in beam, but I also secured like two more wins that was race. Well, one more win that was racing in high jump, and it's definitely like something for a lot of people, including Thomas. If you mainly think about it, we really don't expect a lot of things for happen for World Finals because some of us expect this to happen, but then this happened.
Mm-hmm.
So it's something new for me and for Thomas as well.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to see Thomas mainly to get a World Finals and Ray. To be fair, that would be lit as hell. But
To be fair, I just fucking sucked. I sucked.
Yeah.
well, not really. I can agree. I can't agree with you with that one. You don't suck because when you actually got up against me in racing, you did give it the run for my money. I can't lie
I
with you with that.
wish.
The only
You
man that actually
wish,
sucks is
but
freaking Kurt Angle. I'm sorry.
yeah,
That
but
berm just killed me.
yeah, but in what was it? I think loud pedal, yeah, loud pedal last season when I had came in, I think Thomas, I think you remember this season, this event. It was at
Yeah,
Stafford when
yeah,
I
yeah,
came
yeah.
in.
Stafford's when you made your debut.
Yeah, I came in Classroom Crusher. Uh, I didn't know freestyle didn't wasn't scored, so I didn't know that in my opinion. But that freestyle one, let's talk about that one that I did from start to finish. Let's talk about
Well, that's gonna take
it.
like 50 years. How about we just sum it up? Because it was a long one. It lasted quite a bit actually.
Yeah, to sum it up, I pretty much did a Tom Mess moment. Crazy moments, wow factor, jaw dropping save, consistent. It was no joke. I basically, and this is the highlight I remember. I basically did a bicycle, but I decided to get into a sidewalk and ride it up to the berm, and then I save it. But then after the end of that, I did flip. As you can, yeah, as we all know, I am the Chaos King, but I don't really call myself that. Um, yeah, it's just all of that just really ties into what we've been doing for the past month, I guess. Because some of us are learning, and some of us are new to this shit, but still, it's very crazy for a lot of us. But
I'm gonna
yeah,
actually hop off for a bit, Thomas. So I'll catch you guys later.
Oh, yep. Go ahead,
all
Jared.
right.
Alright.
But yeah, it was definitely, like I said, it was definitely a funny moment from that. Yeah, from that. And
Yeah.
my background, my did came from Beam, as all of us should know. All of us did came from Beam, but I mainly came from Beam. Did a lot of season off of there before I came to Riggs, and that's where I met all of y'all.
There you go. There
I
you go.
literally came in unprepared, and then out of fucking nowhere, in the Bigfoot, like the Dan Rente tribute, out of fucking, I did not think I was winning. By the way, I was not going in there with intention to
Yeah,
win, but I did
yeah,
anyway.
and yeah. Like I said, you have potential. All of us really do, including Thomas, because I've seen
I
some
just
of
gotta
his
learn how to
back.
fucking drive.
Yeah. Including Thomas. But like I said, during that Dan tribute, that was the best moment because that dude was a legend. He was the madman in Bigfoot. Like nobody can get that man out
Clap
of our
Willie
head.
galore.
I know.
Yeah, nobody can.
It's again. It's one of those things where like it still doesn't feel real that he's gone. You know, like
Yeah.
It doesn't.
it's you know
It's
for
like
yeah.
it's like saying that like John Cena passed away. Like it's not. It doesn't feel right. Like
Yeah.
it's like he's just. It's weird.
It's like a haunting. Like it's haunting you that he's gone, but he's not really. Like so a
Exactly.
part of yeah, like a part of you say he's gone, but another part of you say he's not gone. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
it's also kind of like the Dan Runte thing is kind of like also to me Ozzy Osbourne and Hulk Hogan, because like with
yeah,
like with Ozzy, obviously he was, pretty ill even on his final concert, but it's just like as
But
soon as that was done, like a few weeks later, all of a sudden, bam, he's gone. And then all of a sudden,
yeah,
within the same week, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Hulk Hogan. I'm like, what? And
yeah,
the Dan Runte thing.
No, what
How I found out about that
funniest?
was
No,
like what ended up happening was like I just saw like a post from Corbin, who does the commentary for Renegade Monster Trucks. He just posted a picture of Dan Runte at the Hall of Fame, and he just said I could not believe it. And like what ended up happening was I'm like, oh, like what the hell happened? So like I'm starting to ask questions, and then eventually I forgot who posted it, but then eventually I'm like, oh god, and then I looked it up. Sure enough, saw the report, and I'm like, oh shit. So
damn,
that's how I found out.
yeah. Um,
okay,
but yeah,
here's the funniest part about this. When
yeah.
Ozzy died, everybody was in shock. But when Hulk Hogan died, everybody's like, well, he's dead. Anyways, let's go back to Ozzy. Like, nobody gave a fuck about Hulk
Well,
Hogan.
you can see the fan base. You really think about it. You can see the fan base between Ozzy and Tom Hogan, and you can see like the difference. Like Ozzy, he's the man. He's the myth. He's the legend, pretty much.
He's
And
he's he's the king of darkness.
yes, he's the king of darkness. He's the one that me personally that got me into like hard rock music and heavy rock, if you really think about it. And seeing him pass away really put something in my heart because I don't really think in my opinion I really should think to do the should yeah, excuse me do shouldn't die, but no, death had its part, and it's really sad to see him die. But when Hogman died, it's like yeah, okay, he's dead. All right, what else? I'm like so confused. I'm
Exactly.
saying, I'll be looking so sour as I say, huh, that's interesting.
Like I remember
Okay.
I remember seeing a lot of the comments when that happened, and but like they were saying like a lot worse. And like I know he had controversy in his life, and I know he had those scandals and whatnot, but in the backstage stuff, but seeing the comments of like glad this and yada yada yada, like I
That
just
You can,
that's just disrespecting Hulk Hogan.
I
Like,
know, yeah,
I've
that's
seen
what I'm
videos
saying. It's like,
online,
yeah.
especially this one certain video when this kid went to the store dressed up as Hulk Hogan and literally did his best to impersonate Hulk Hogan right in front of him was just so joyful. It's like losing Bray Wyatt. Like you're
yeah,
looking at the backstage shit that he had. Like he was such a genuine guy and he was so creative. Just to see someone like that just like go away just tears people. I literally cried that night because
Oh,
he was one
yeah,
of like the
yeah.
coolest people ever,
yeah,
and
I
and I
remember
didn't even get
that.
to meet him. But like
yeah,
you gotta also realize that yeah, people think these guys are assholes, but Hulk Hogan generally was just a great guy. Like he would
right.
do everything for these kids, but people think of it as him being like a pedophile or something. Like, are you serious?
Yeah, it's like it's sad because the internet and controversy in between a lot of people, it's like bad, but it's also good. Because if you look at the good side, some people was really sad about it, but at the same time, the bad side, it was haunting. And I really, as my opinion, I really did love to do it as a wrestler, but at some point, it did had to come to an end. Um, but offer, yeah, but like it's like, you know, it's sad to see and like but former legends passing away, former legend retiring from this, that, and the third. Example, from Monster Jam because they scary accident that he had in Grave Digger, and then the same thing occurred for Gunslinger. That was another reason, and he retired from that too. So it's like two retirement for him, and it's like it's so strange seeing like these big names retiring from different like brand of companies like Monster Jam, F1, NASCAR, wrestling, stuff like that. It's so scary. And it's so like there. And it's some for some people it's like, okay, yeah, he's gone, so what's the big deal? But for long time members and long time people who've been there from day one, it's like it's emotion. It's like another person to that fan if you really think about it. And for my opinion, for Tom Hogan as he passed away, RP the legend, but still, it's like I don't know. It's just like I just it's so strange seeing him gone because his
Yeah.
entire life, if you really think about it, was like quiet, and it was no update, no nothing,
Hmm.
stuff like that. And I was like, I was mainly confused. I'm saying there's no update behind this dude's background. So, when he did pass away, that pretty much shook the entire world because, like I said, his life been private, and you really don't hear nothing about the dude, really. So that was just new.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, I want to move on to a new topic. Have
Yeah.
y'all
I was.
heard about Have y'all known Street Outlaws at all?
Oh, yep, yep,
Oh
yep.
yeah.
I remember
Hmm.
Okay,
watching that quite a
and
lot.
here's what really got me upset. I heard that they fired Murder Nova for like no reason. And here's my input on that. Literally, that is so messed up because he did nothing wrong. He was just like, and in my opinion as well, that's like taking away Tom Brady from the NBA. Like you just got rid of one of your best racers just because you felt like it. Like that's kind
Yeah.
of weird.
That's gonna be a lot of
Yeah.
money going down the drain.
Yeah, I'm about to chime in what you said with including Thomas. Like, why would you remove something that good in a that kind of industry? And I was so confused at first, but when I'm starting to like understand it, I'm saying, why? It's like you were moving a piece of something that had money that can give you money, and since you remove that piece of part of it, where the money about to go down.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
It's gonna
that's
go
about to go
really
down.
far. Yeah.
Yeah, and
like
You gotta have your draws.
yeah,
yeah,
because if like for example, well, like Wade said, if you take somebody that don't do nothing out of something, then what's the point? Like
exactly.
it,
Like
like
you're losing one person that makes you all the money, and now it's gonna go all down the drain just because you lost him.
yeah, but it's like don't remove somebody that's like giving you money. Like it's like helping your community, helping this, helping that, and like something that literally is helping you so you don't go down the drain. But if you remove that source of income, then what you supposed to do? Like,
Exactly. Like you can't do anything about it.
yeah, you can't really because that's gone. Like you lost that. You can't do nothing about it.
Sorry.
But yeah,
Oh my gosh.
Allergies are like through the roof, even at almost
oh
9 o'clock.
God.
I'm
Yeah,
just
but
taking a
tell me
quick
about
swig of
yeah.
water.
But yeah, let's talk about that. Why allergy season is kicking everybody butt now, bro? Like, it's,
Well, yeah, it's like, well, for me actually, it's year round all of a sudden. Like I was never really like an allergy person, but then what ended up happening was eventually one day got sick, got COVID, came out, all of a sudden fall, spring, summer, winter, I'm just dealing with allergies no matter what. That and moss, and it's
yeah,
like holy shit. And then like
yeah.
where I work, there's also like little farmlands, and I
Oh
think
Lord,
that also is starting to bother my allergies. So I'm dealing with like shit for like all, no matter what.
all over the
But
wow.
but like once I'm like at the beach or down the shore or like wherever, it like goes away. Or if I like go somewhere else, it just goes away. But
Like,
specifically if I'm like back either in like my job or in New Jersey at home, I just end up dying.
yeah,
Like if there's like one day where I don't take allergy medicine, I am dead on the floor. Like that's pretty much what it
For
is.
real. For
um,
real. I get that.
yeah. Yeah, yeah. For me, allergy season not really a bad thing. It only happened around like summer or spring because that's the year that it happened to me. But for fall and winter, it doesn't really happen because well, it's understandable because the city is on the water, so it makes sense. And my school is literally by a dam, so
Hmm.
it's like I don't really get that unless I like get really sick and I know I get it. But even if I get sick, it doesn't really affect me. Like I'm just walking past and yeah, I'm fine. but it's just like allergies just kicking my ass. But still, but I
Yeah,
don't know, like I don't know, because the market, the people lately in the world and stuff like that is like they're getting sick off of that. And I'm saying, I think we got a new virus going around. Yeah, mate. Like I'm sitting back in my chair saying, new virus? Question mark? Yeah, nice. Now that I had that in the book,
nice.
like,
All right.
but
Let's move on. Because I actually wanted to get to this point. So back to the
go
Monster
ahead.
Jam stuff. Because obviously, as I
Like,
announced earlier in the show, that for 2026 I am taking off that year because I'm just kind of fed up with the shit. But obviously we talked about people with like what ticks them off now with Modern Monster Jam because there's people
right,
people who miss the crush cars, people who miss like different rules or whatnot. But obviously, a lot of people kind of like bring up the same points back and forth, back and forth. But
right,
at first, like pretty much what I said ever since 2023. Now that I've gotten a little bit more smarter, and now that I've matured a little bit, I'm 22 now, and I finally realized the
Damn, you old
feel
bastard.
like I am old as fuck.
you old, you old bastard.
Give me my candy, please.
Email.
Where's my dentures? But
Back in my day, I used to get never wish driving. I messed up my back.
but so pretty
The
much
lag got me good second.
what did you say?
You don't remember when I was at that race and I lagged so I couldn't finish the race?
Oh yeah,
oh,
yeah. So
Yeah.
anyway, so pretty much my main thing of why I, like what I said is the feel of the show needs to change. Like what I mean by the feel
yeah,
of the show is how it's ran, how like what music is played, what happens with like the fans, like what activities is there, like the presentation of all of it. That's pretty much what I've been like trying to say. Like, don't make it too kiddie, make it for everyone. And this is where the video.
right,
Yeah, make it for adults as well.
Yeah, like, well, more or less, just make it for everyone. But here's what I mean. I have this video that I posted on the podcast Discord, which is only for invite only by me.
correct.
It's from I've showed
It's
Damn,
from it's from Caesar Matos.
yeah, Caesar Matos. I remember showing one of those things from last time on the last podcast episode, but I want you guys to go and go in that video and hang on. Is there an ad? Yep, Red Bull. I'm just gonna skip that for a second. So get on the video and then just play it. And I'm also gonna pull it up here on the podcast as well. And we're gonna go ahead and show you why I honestly believe that presentation means everything.
right.
Yeah, just let me know when you're playing and I'll play it when you go.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh, wait, are you guys ready?
Yeah, we ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, you guys are at 0.00.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, play. So this is part 2.
Good old cowboy.
Yeah, let me just
Good old days.
pull that up right now.
Hell yeah.
So what I want you guys to do is
Okay.
just listen. Listen to what's going on. Listen to the commentary. Look at all the stuff that's being shown, and like just tell me honestly what you think compared to what we see today. Don't think of
All right.
like nostalgic things like the crush cars or whatnot, but think of like how they're present, like how they're showing it off pretty much.
How they're presenting the
Yeah,
drivers.
yeah, I'm seeing the difference. The presentation of this is actually kind of different from now. Like they use spotlights to show off each trucks and drivers and stuff like that. And the the commentary is very good actually back then. And this is different from now because when I'm listening to the stuff from now, it's like I don't know. I don't feel there. Like feeling like I'm actually there at Monster Jam.
Yeah, like to me, yeah, this is great commentary and great presentation, just showing it all dark and actually showing off the trucks and drivers instead of having to use LED lights under the truck or dark red or whatever just to show off the drivers as if they weren't that important. This presentation shows to me that like they're here for a reason and they're very talented and you have to watch this guy throughout the night. And like nowadays, like I said, Monster GM just doesn't really show that anymore. Cause like to me, it's like okay, that guy's here, so what? Like he's in stadiums. How did he get here? Like, but this
Yeah,
shows like, oh, he's in a stadium. He must be very, very talented.
yeah.
Yeah, pretty.
I would have to.
And a commentary as well just puts the icing on the cake for me only because
Yeah,
the like the way he presents it is like, oh my god, World Finals caliber driver for real,
Yeah,
instead of
yeah,
just like,
yeah.
oh my god, like this guy's
yeah,
just like
This is
just a regular daily driver.
Yeah, this is pretty much
yeah,
what I try to bring up when it comes to like making a show good. You need really good presentation, and this is what I've been preaching for the last 3 years now. You need to
right,
make sure that you get this thing, looking as cool as possible, and make it where anybody can enjoy it. Doesn't matter if you're 1 year old or 99 years old. I don't care how old the
Plus,
fuck you are, but you
and
just
plus make the
yeah,
lineup feel like they're proud of proud of
yeah,
themselves.
yeah,
right.
like
But
like I
I,
yeah.
okay.
I was just saying, you gotta make it feel like really really cool, and they're you know, and I get it. The intro is long, but sometimes it has to be. You gotta make
Yeah,
sure people know these drivers. They know the trucks. But you gotta make it like, dude, they're not here to just drive around and do nothing.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
here for
I would have
something.
to say,
Absolutely make sure you have fun instead of just like, oh, okay, well this lineup's kind of boring.
And yeah, look at the
yeah,
video. Look at the
Um,
video. You saw the video, right? With
yeah,
Johnson talking to
yeah,
Batman. That's what I'm saying too.
yeah,
You gotta like make it where, like, hang on a second. I'm gonna simplify it like this. In order to succeed in your presentation and making it the coolest thing possible, the thing you need to do is to get the people next to you to have goosebumps. If they don't have goosebumps
right,
on them, then you failed. That's pretty much what I would say.
right.
Like this right
not
Yeah,
here, they
excited.
got
and
If they're
goosebumps
not
on Monster
excited, then you're not doing your job right.
yeah, right. And there was had to just what independents are doing actually, if you really think about it. Because independents is now taking it to a whole nother level. Like they are actually doing the stuff that Monster Jam did back then, but they're doing like modern wise. And I actually do adore independents doing that, but sometimes Monster Jam is like I don't know, it's just too kids friendly for me, for my liking.
like
And go
look
ahead.
at that.
Holy shit.
Oh, we got a dog. We heard a dog.
We got a
Yeah, my
dog.
bad.
We
Here,
got
I'm
a
here real
dog.
quick.
Okay. Anyway, but yeah, you see, like you see it, you hear it,
Yeah,
and it's like
it's there.
I remember first watching this a couple of days ago, and I remember almost crying,
You're
because
right.
it's so easy to like make it feel like this, make like not for
Yeah.
nostalgic purposes, but just make it feel like very important.
And make it feel like you are there. Because it's the same thing what they did with Great Again Maxi when they rolled out. They made it like you are actually in that sport and you get the goosebumps like the both biggest drivers are actually here, like ready to show off and stuff like that. And it's like it's affecting me because as a long time fan of Monster Jam, I'm starting to see that this newest Monster Jam stuff is mainly just runs around the kids a lot lately. Like there's no worry about the adults. There's really nothing new about that. And it's like if you really want to make this a fun experience for everybody, balance it out. Like I said, balance it out for modern and old school. Like balance it out so it would be fun in both parties instead of one.
But I just wanted to point
So,
out about the kid thing. If if
I'm
if,
back.
if they keep going into exclusively a kid, advertising thing, the seats they're gonna be filling is not enough because if you like
right,
if I was a company man, the main thing I would want is to get as much butts in seats as possible.
right.
Yeah. Now I want to also mention something about uh how the should run. I want to talk about the tracks. Yeah, the tracks nowadays, like I said earlier, like half an hour ago or so. Yeah, the tracks are good, but I don't want to see the same old tracks over and over and over again. Like I want to
Right,
see some
right,
like change. I want to see tracks like what we just saw in the video. Like I want to see some exciting racing and not just some same old racing that everybody knows how to run. Like I want to see them test the drivers every single weekend to see like do they really deserve number one in points? Are they really consistent? Or instead of just like knowing who's gonna win because they're so used to the track now by the time you get to World Finals, because that's the only time they ever change the track nowadays is World Finals. I don't want to see
right.
that. I want to see something different, not the same thing over and over and over again.
And it's like for
Oh
me, it's
man.
like if you doing the same thing over and over again, there's really no good into it. Because in my opinion, I I like to see like new. I like to see like stuff that's changed. Because World Finals, if you really think about it, World Finals almost didn't have people going in their seats. If you really think about it, like it was that close to
Yeah,
not having people in their seats. And the only thing that actually brought them in their seats was the grade digger drivers. Like that's the only thing. And I'm sitting back and thinking, I'm saying, if Digger was to ever retire from Monster Jam, then who will? And I'm really saying
who's
this,
gonna
who
take
will?
that?
Yeah, because Digger is the main run around the entire, Monster Jam line. So if that retires and nobody comes to none of the shows because that truck is gone, then what's he gonna do?
That's my bad. It disconnected me. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, like if you take away Grave Digger, like that's a well-known truck, and if it goes away, you gotta think who the hell is gonna take that spot? Because that is
Yeah,
like,
because
well, like you have to be like that legendary to be in that status quo to be taking over Grave Digger like that. Like, but I don't ever see that happening at all whatsoever.
right, because if you think about it, Max D is gone. Um, Megalodon is still around. El Toro Loco is still around. But the main two trucks that kept that sport up the entire year while Washington was around was Great Digger and Max D. Since one is gone, the other one is still going. It's only a matter of time that Great Digger will retire. It's only a matter of time.
Well, not really retire, but honestly,
But like, yeah,
well, I don't know. I don't know. But honestly, I think that's a topic for another day. But
yeah, that's the topic
Yeah,
for today.
now that you guys seen those two, sorry, the now that you two have seen that video and heard everything and saw everything, what was some of the things that you could really, pick apart?
The then
uh,
I could pick apart is how presentation works for me. Like back then, it was dark. They used the stage, they used the lights in the stadium to point at each driver and showcase them. And what it is to now, it's just the trucks, LEDs, drivers under there, and then there's just a line of them on both sides, and then they just name them all down the line. And I'm saying that's not good.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And Wade, what about you?
uh, me, I think I'm gonna agree with uh Jester in a
but
way. Like, yeah, presentation is a huge thing. Like, I want to see like say like Jurassic Attack at the time in that video. Not that experienced driver, but still a very popular name. And the announcer just made it sound like like a world finals like entrance to that truck and driver for everybody. And even when Batman, Max D, and Gravedigger had that special intro, yeah, they got to do something special. But the announcer didn't really pick favorites. Like he did them all as equals. And honestly,
Right.
that's something that I want to see instead of just nowadays seeing everybody nitpicking at every truck just because they win every weekend. I don't want to see
Right.
that. I want to see like everybody treated equally instead of like seeing the same thing over and over. Like with Gravedigger nowadays, like the most popular, and that I get it, the popularity, but like it has a way bigger pop than like the likes of Crazy Train, Plain Crazy, El Toro Loco. Like
Something like the old school
it's
stuff.
exactly like it's kind of underwhelming for the other guys. Like it doesn't feel right. And plus, like the guy likes of John Gordon was a good driver, but did he get a good like pop from the fans? No, he did not. Did he care? Probably not. But like that's something that drives drivers crazy, and that's something that Monster Jam needs to work on as presentation. But overall, that's kind of what I really want to see.
I honestly didn't
Yeah.
even think about that, where you have to announce them, like really getting the fans behind, like level up your voice a little bit and make sure to list off a few things, and then list off where they're from, say the name, say the truck, bam, crowd reaction. Like I just
Right.
like yeah, you I think you're a genius at that, because now it's now added to my mind notes, as I say. But yeah, but outside of that, there's also, again, the spotlights. You saw that going around. The place is darkly lit, lights and whatever. And I just wanted to point out the graphics. You saw the intro video slightly from John C. Sock and Batman. It showed a cool video, and then bam, comes out on the track and makes a statement like
Right.
that. Like if you want to like get people rowdy, you gotta go all the way. Get them
Yeah.
goosebumps,
Yeah,
and then
like you
bam,
gotta
you
get
get
the
more
fans
fans.
on their feet and ready to like
To
see
be
some
hype.
exciting moments from these guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cause then
And
if you're just doing listing names, that's it, and then you just do the national anthem, which the other thing about the national anthem is like I just want to say this. It's they're like, before the national anthem starts, they're being a little too formulaic. Like I remember listening in the old video, Scott pretty much bringing up, if you're like a like a
If you're like
was
a
it
United
military,
States
yeah, like
veteran,
something like
stand
a
up and all
serving
military,
that
something like
name
stuff.
or
that.
not, like that honestly makes it feel more impactful and more respectful, I think. And that's why a lot of independent tours do this. Like I remember seeing it at KSR and Monster Truck Wars and Two Extreme Monster Trucks, just to name a few. A lot of them do it, and it's something that Monster Jam should get back to doing. I don't know why. And for some odd reason, also, the thing that they say, like before they get to the national anthem,
That
it's
and
fully like point for point, script word for word. I don't know why you can't change up a few words. It's pretty
it's
much like from like
It, it's
even
it's very
past,
frustrating.
like it's even past the even past the intros and the national anthem and the This Is Monster Jam. Um, there's some moments that are unscripted, but quite a lot of it is run down the list, check mark, bam, done, okay, done. Like it's
It's kind of disgraceful.
Yeah, and it's like it's very disrespectful if you really think about it. I'm gonna tie in what Thomas said. It's like a lot of these veterans and like military personnel and stuff like that that come from the army and stuff like that have PTSD. So it's like you had to bring something to them that's like that can calm their nerve down, and especially that can respect them because they want to they serve this nation and they basically risk their life to protect us if you really think about it. And something like what Thomas says, like the independence tours and stuff like that, including Master Truck Throwdown, they respect them with all like pride because they know the hard time they gotta go through and the people they lost during like war, fighting and stuff like that. So it's definitely something that Mazda need to consider doing more often. Like, do something that you can respect somebody or like give them respect so you don't like lose population, stuff like that. Because if you
Mhm.
don't respect that person or that what they've done to this world, it's not very like a you're not very like a good sport. You mainly just there for money. You're not really there for like the fan if you really think about it.
Yeah, and
Exactly.
yeah, after the intro and we yada yada yada, and then the Sydney Mac song and whatnot, we then eventually, like during the events themselves, I I said this last week where those times where a driver crashes in like freestyle or racing or whatever, and then to
Yeah.
spend some time they go to a random kid in the crowd just for a random mini
Yeah,
game. But I just want to say
right.
this: they never really did that a lot. You see, um, the only time they really got to a kid or a family for like a toy giveaway or a World Finals ticket giveaway or like a Nuclear Cowboy ticket giveaway. Fuck, I miss Nuclear Cowboys.
Or
Anyway,
or
I always wanted to go to that.
or yeah. Or they want to give some, or the driver want to give something to that person
Well,
or
that
fan,
that
if you
that
think
well
about
that well
Even
that
if they
well,
lost
well
to
hang,
give
hang,
gifts,
hang,
and
hang,
that's
hang, well,
something I
well,
like.
well, that we're gonna get to later. But when they did the fan thing, they used it sparingly, like just a couple of times, and but when a driver crashed, the driver would get out of the truck and then go to the commentator or the announcer, and they would have an interview asking like what happened and like whatever. Because then I love that more than what they're doing now, which is like going every second to a random kid. Because what they did before with the like interviews, they really they finally I'm trying to gather my words because I'm so tired right now. It's 9:10, and I just had a
it.
freaking 10-hour freaking workday. Um, but what ended up happening was you got to get a little bit more into it because now you're hearing it from the driver's perspective, and you're getting more knowledge that way, and you're in the zone, as they say. But
Right.
now you're not really knowing a lot of it because now it's just um like like the only times
And
that they really brought up like things behind the scenes is either interviews with a random driver several runs later, or a an announcer talks about parts of a truck, but that's only a few times. But yeah, it just sucks though that we're not getting those interviews after a crash. Like the driver comes out, talks to the announcer, and I miss that a lot. Like that's why last week, if you were to go on the podcast episode, um, Tony Farrell crashed with Steve Sims in that exact event during qualifying, and then while they were getting the truck towed up, he was getting interviewed with Scott Douglas because he walked over there and they were talking. I miss that, and we need more of that. Like I'm
I
tired of the
100%
kid
agree with
shit.
you on that.
right.
I 100% agree with you on that. And they're like, yeah, that stuff's pretty cool and all, and I love seeing children getting stuff, but like, not every fucking second. Like, I want to hear drivers like talk to the fans about what happened and all that. But I also miss how back in the day when, like, say Dennis Anderson won racing or something, like and got a trophy, they would hand out trophies to fans, and that is something that really caught my eye because a fan literally gets a chance to literally take home an actual Monster Jam trophy that was won by a driver,
Oh,
and that's something I want to
ooh,
see again.
also before you continue, I also wanted to say there was also moments where they gave away flags from the trucks. George Ballhead gave away his freaking shirt off his back. Like it was all fans, and like it was just such, it was a great thing. That's what I
Yeah, it
miss.
was
It
all
was
about
more
fans.
it was more open. Like obviously you had the sponsors and whatnot, and you had your little sponsorship moments. But when it came to the fans, it was more open. It was more fun. It was more of like a family get together. But now that it's just
It's just like
I
all
don't know what the
kid stuff.
fuck happened. Like now it's like they can't go in the crowd, they can't do this, they can't do that, but now it's just announcers going to random kids for like 12,
Is
15
this
times throughout the event. Like
is this
that's what
more
frustrates me.
is this
It's
more
but I just wanted to say sorry if I cut you off. It's not
yeah, go ahead.
like, and again, it's not like they done this for a long time. No, they they started doing this kid thing a couple of years ago, and it's just been getting crazier each year. And the reason why I'm taking time off from watching it is because I'm just gonna constantly point it out, and I'm just not gonna have a fun time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's still ties in what Thomas said. It's like it's not really the same anymore. Like a lot of people that I met at Marshall when they came down here, it's like they all agree on one thing. They all want old school stuff back because now it's just like I don't know. It's just like it just feels like it's just slow. And I I had to agree with Thomas. I'm probably gonna take time off of Monster Jam because it's like it's you making something. You made a sport. Yeah, yeah. Let me put it like that. You made a sport that's made for entertainment and for the fan base. But then over time, you're making it more for kids. And I'm not saying no. That doesn't work in my opinion. So don't make something that you're gonna mainly focus on the fan, but you're gonna switch it up later on in the year for kids. And it's like I just don't understand. Like, why do that if you see like the target focus on like the entire um motorsport? You see it, it's the fans. But if you mainly gonna be focusing on like kids, then expect people to start leaving because that's not right. Because it's just don't feel right. It's fair and it's unfair in both parties for that and the company. Because one, you're gonna lose money, and then the fans not gonna come back. So I just see it unfair.
And that's what's sad. Again, it's just it's like it doesn't make sense because when you wanna make a show make like a lot of hundreds of dollars, the main thing you want to do is just get everybody on board, get all those seats sold, sell out the place. But if you're just going for one demographic, you're like over time, more people will leave, and then eventually you just have that one demographic. You're gonna be struggling. Like they're like
Yeah,
you're not gonna be selling a lot of seats because now you just wasted like a good opportunity to make more cash. Like
money.
I'm trying to think of it
Yeah,
more of as if I was a business person because usually a lot of people just go blah 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 blah. But for me, I'm gonna try to think more businessy. Like
right.
I'll talk more money wise. If I was a businessman, main thing to do is give me your money. A lot of people, as many people as possible. Sell out the places, make me look good, get more cash opportunities. Bam. And then you
Right.
have everybody on board. Like, it's
Yeah,
simple as pretty much
yeah,
pumpkin
pretty
pie
much.
or something. I don't know. Something more in season, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's like,
Lemon
yeah,
pie
it's
pie.
that, but it's also like you gotta pick what is the main target and main focus. Like, make it like, do it like, okay, if it's like this, okay, let's focus on that all through the season. Don't feel off and make it like, let's focus on this, not let's focus on this. What was it? This target audience, like because you can tell at like the beginning when Monster Jam was around, you can tell it was that main focus was just the fans until they got into 2019, well 2018 and 19, I think one of those years when they started veering off to the kids. But when it came to those years, it just went straight to the kids. I'm not saying no, 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 go back on track. I don't want this no more. I don't like this. But it's like it's like I just I want them to like mainly focus on the fans. Like don't focus on the kids. Like You focus on the kids, like you said, you're gonna lose a lot of people. If you focus on the fan, more people come in. Oh, if anything, you're gonna have to get a bigger stadium, and you many think about it, but like still, um, but yeah, yeah, it's just Phil just been all over the place after Phil bought Monster Jam. It's just been running all over the place, with left, right, never been barely straight.
Mm. Also, I'm gonna pull up a little thing on stream. Obviously, you'd have to go onto the stream itself to see it, but I'm about to go and pull up something from the iZod Center YouTube page, and this is from 2010, and also, god dang, I miss this place. And we're gonna talk. Well, let me just say something about the iZod Center before we get to more Monster Jam rambling. Um, I just saw the place up close before and after me and my sister went to the American Dream Mall for the second time. It looks like they repainted it. Like, it looks fresh. I don't know if it's because they opened the mall, but I hope they do something with it. But I thought they were going to tear it down. New Jersey, New York, what are you guys doing with the arena? Anyway, so
Yeah,
I have this video from the iZod Center, and I'm just gonna pull it up right now. And I fast forward to the Gravedigger segment. You got Gary Porter. He's got the trophy, as we were saying. And look, he has it, and he's gonna give it away to a fan
right.
as he's now running up. And this is what it was all about back then. As you can see here, he gave it to a young fan and a father, having a nice little moment, and then signs the trophy and whatnot. Like, you could still have your family moments. You just have it happen, out of passion and natural stuff. Because then you could see that kid was actually genuinely happy to be there, and Gary openly picked out the fan. But I noticed whenever they get, when the announcers do it, or if the family, stops the announcers, the kids almost look like they don't even want to be there.
Yeah, yeah. You
Yeah, it's
can.
almost like the competition nowadays is just boring to them because they already know like what to expect out of everything. And I
Even
do agree. Like I miss
well,
when every single Martian driver would always go up and get their trophies. Because like you said, that's what it's all
also wait,
about.
wait, wait, wait.
It's supposed to be
Wait, wait,
all about
wait.
the fans.
Here's another thing. I was just showing you. Let's go back. They used to give away T-shirts from T-shirt cannons. We're like
Oh
I'm getting ready
God,
to
I
kill
miss that.
myself.
But I
Like
ain't gonna
where
lie.
where
That,
is that?
The
but that's the one
this was the old arena from East Rutherford. It's abandoned now. They had it as a soundstage for a while. For like NBC shows, I think, some drama shows, and then I don't know if they're using it for practice or storage. I don't know, but it's still there, and it looked like they repainted the outside. But yeah, this is from their Freestyle Mania show from 2010, which again, I'm gonna rant about Freestyle Mania in a second. But yeah, so this is like cool footage from when that event happened, and
yeah.
this just brings back so many good fond memories.
Yeah, I'm just now getting to Harry Potter handing a kid a trophy. Like that's what it's supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about giving fans what they want instead of just giving us stuff that we don't want. Oh, hold on, my dog's barking again.
But anyway, so as I was saying,
Oh,
Come on, my grandma's got it.
did you guys end up watching a Freestyle Mania event from this year?
oh
Oh
no!
yeah, I
Oh
got you.
God! For me, no, no. For God forbid me to watch that. I try to watch me. I try to watch it for the first show. I said, God forbid me to watch this shit.
So,
Like,
so if you take a
it's
look,
like,
if you take a look at what's going on right now, it's so the concrete track, instead of it just being the straight line course that we've seen many times at the arena, they went for a completely different format. So this is their concrete Freestyle Mania track, where it was uh, uh, like 3 van stacks and a lot of cars, and they would have timed racing, which was the UTI Maniac Challenge, wheelies, donuts, and freestyle. And then the dirt track had like a double ramp and a big ramp and all this other shit. And then when we got to the intermission show, they had freestyle motocross, quads, BMX bikes, and as you can see here, these street bikes. And they would show them off one at a time. And then towards the end of the show, they would like showcase everybody at the same time in a huge, freestyle mania thing, as it was said. And the lights were dimmed and the spotlights were on. It was so cool. But we fast forward to the new Freestyle Mania. It's just 8 trucks, regular arena show, but they're teamed up with motocross bikes. So instead of like 4 or 5 bikes, it's 8 bikes, but it's for points and it's on a basic
Nah.
arena pod. Like
Yeah.
that's why
It's like
that's why I said earlier. Firestone, what are you doing? I got interrupted by a dang ad. YouTube's been getting crazy with the dang ads. But
Yeah.
as I said, with the Freestyle Mania thing, I really wish they picked a different name. Reason being is because I knew deep down they were gonna do this, where they weren't gonna do a arena track or whatnot. I was hoping, but it did not happen, and it really frustrated me because they brought back the name, and now that they're doing pretty much the same arena show but with just extra freestyle motocross, it just turns into a scam because now it's like a different name
Yeah.
and whatnot, and like they're bringing back the name and they downgrade it so bad. I don't know if it's because of money or whatever, but it's just getting so retarded. Like it's so sorry if I said the R word, but like that's what it is.
It's so dumb nowadays.
it's not entertainment because that's why I didn't watch it because when I saw the name I said okay. Then when I saw the track I said no. Because back then it was like it actually meant something like for me to watch. But
Yeah.
now and I'm gonna have to agree with you, Thomas. I don't know if it's like money or something. Because if it is, then goddamn, Monster Jam is failing.
Like,
But
Yes.
shit,
I don't, like fuck.
like, like shit. Like I just like my brain couldn't wrap around it. I'm saying, okay, where's the freestyle mania at? Like I don't know. I was just that confused.
Yeah.
And this ties this also ties in what Tom's also said with the point system. I'm really feeling like they mainly just care about points. Like why is points now a thing? Like, when did points
Well,
start being a day you care?
like with points, I don't mind, but with the season being randomly during the summertime and not really having anything beneficial if you win the points championship, there's really no point then. You need a
Yeah.
point.
Yeah,
Like we need like a certain like reward. Like how same series has like if you win a point series you automatically go to World Finals. We need something that the drivers are doing it for, other than just like, oh, I won this, so what? Like I want to see some like rewards handed out instead of just a trophy and just nothing.
Yeah.
yeah. See, in my opinion, I feel like if this is only my opinion, I feel like if they win like the Freestyle Mania, they get like a advantage in point series. If you think about if this is just my opinion, and like they get an advantage in point series, but I could be wrong. This could never really happen because it would be unfair because not everybody gonna be trying to grind in their ass off just to get points so they get advantage
Yeah.
more points in like the series, so they don't have to start off with zero. But if for some reason it does happen, then that would be like a cost for like you actually trying to do something to get instead of not doing nothing, you don't get nothing out of it.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, and again,
Now,
it sucks that we have to talk about this stuff because there is good things like Weston Anderson and Mike Pagliarulo and Ryan Anderson. He's a cool dude. Tristan England, Adam Anderson, like the people behind it, and even like some of the people who are doing their passion stuff, like K Young, KCG, Jabari Thomas, my man, and of course Scott Jordan, the legend himself. Like there's people behind the scenes that are just so good at what they do, and like their passion is very nice, but It's just the Monster Jam Feld decisions, I think, is pretty much what kind of drowns it. I just really, really wish that, it could be a little bit more open and, like, you know, I just wish that I can, like, fuck. I wish
Yeah.
there was a way that, like,
You
I
want to
can
have
help.
positivity.
I wish there was, like, some way where I can help, you know? Like, obviously,
Yeah.
people always complain for the sake of what, but for me, I'm saying all this stuff, but deep down, I want to help. Like, I just want to, like, give feedback, but also do it myself. I want to, like, make this and do this and,
Yeah.
like, be on the board or whatever. I just want to do this myself because if this thing dies, then fucking what else is there? Because nobody else streams. That's the problem. Throwdown doesn't stream. Toughest doesn't stream. No other tour streams their shows, and that's what sucks. You really don't have an alternative except only if you like go to shows or wait for Wayne or Jackson to post something about it. I really wish there was like, again, don't get me wrong, like Wayne and Jackson, those guys are goats, but still,
God damn.
I really, yeah, they're everybody in the community is very, very cool and stuff, but I just really wish that we had an alternative, but like that was streamed. Cause
Yeah.
right now we're kind of just stuck on one, but even on the one, I really fucking wish that they can like say, okay, you want to help us out, and I would be all in, and they'd be making friggin' more money. Like tracks, okay, they got the modern style, change it up a little bit, and then the presentation would be like the first thing I'd change, and I would make sure that that is done right. Can't be half-assed. It's got to be perfect. It's got to be, well, obviously, wait, never mind. Scratch that. Not perfect, but nobody's perfect. But at least
Right.
something that would give you goosebumps, get you excited, and ready for a show. And then once you leave, you're like,
Right.
fuck, I want to go back. I don't want to leave. That's
Like you actually want to
Yeah, like
stay there
you want to
next.
come back next year.
Yeah.
and that's why I got like sad, depressed, mad, and everything, cause it keeps going south, but I know there's a way you can turn it back around if you just hire or something or get help.
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it.
Take your time,
But
Thomas. Take your time.
uh, but let's brighten this conversation up, shall we? Let's talk about Loud Pedal. Yeah, that season about to start. Man, that season about
Oh
to be
yeah,
that's about to be the latest season that I'm ever gonna be competing for. Ain't gonna lie.
it's gonna be like my second season driving, but not like in that, but like my second season ever.
Yeah, and to be fair, I ain't gonna lie, Thomas, you with this Loud Pedal stuff, oh, picture perfect. It's perfect.
Well,
Like
it's not perfect
I
yet. It's not perfect yet. I'm still working on an intro video. I'm coming up with ideas for like what's it gonna be like in intros? What's it gonna be like when we reach the final round
so
of racing and all that stuff? But
what you
yeah, it's
I
should
can help
do.
with that.
but
I
anyway.
Yeah,
use
I'm about to
CapCut.
Oh
I
yeah,
can help
yeah.
with
But
that shit.
anyway, just for people who are listening, so pretty much Loud Pedal Monster Trucks is my Rigs of Rod series, and if you want to watch it, it's on ROR Motorsports Network. It's a channel associated with TF Motorsports, but it's also pretty much like a collab channel. I got some people that have uploaded stuff on there too. Yeah, so that's where it's gonna
yeah.
be, and if you want
Go
to check
ahead.
that out, then I can post it. Well, it's actually on the TF Motorsports Discord. It's under Rigs of Rod's content. You'll still get pinged there anyway.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell what Thomas said. It's mainly a racing series. You know, you just do racing to try to get better. Freestyle is just like if you want to learn new moves, new tricks, and try to test something out for when you do an actual season, another tour, and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's
For me,
exhibitions. Yeah,
yeah,
the
exhibition.
qualifying and racing are like the main point stuff, but then freestyle's like an exhibition. That's what I do on Lab Pedal.
Yeah. Yeah, and it actually does have a lot of driving because me in particular, if you want to like new shit, new trick, do this, test out that, see if this will work. Um, it's really like I say, it really help out. There was originally another tour that was supposed to run, but I don't know if it's gonna run. That's run by Grave. If it does, then hey, we got something up and running again. But um, yeah, that and Federation, those two are the best tours I've been in so far. Um, but yeah, lighter note, um, I do want to chime this in, but can we just chat about like mud truck rides real quick? What the heck was Weston Anderson doing in King Sling on that
Oh,
day?
well, anyway, Mega Trucks
Well,
is
yeah,
very,
that
very underrated. If you haven't seen a Mega Truck in person, either go to Lebanon Speedway when they have Monsters and Megas, or go to a mud show. Because I know Lebanon actually has a mud
Oh,
track also.
yeah, it does.
oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I gotta go there too. Because I know my buddy James went there. Um,
Oh
but
man,
dude,
Oh,
it's just
they
it's
are violent.
it's so
They're
cool. Like it's literally one of the coolest things you'll see. It's pretty much like a monster truck, but it's lighter. Tires are skinnier, so they can really gain the traction. And then seeing either Weston or Gary Sabella in King Sling, or whoever's driving King Sling, or whatever truck, dude, it's
oh,
just so cool.
yeah.
Like when I
It's
saw
like
when I saw Gary and King Sling at Lebanon, he went all out. And when he got to the donut section, holy
oh
crap!
God,
Like behind the camera, obviously I had to be silent because I was adding commentary later, but what was ended up happening was while he was doing the donut, I literally had my fist in the air while I was recording because that was the coolest shit, and my jaw was freaking on the floor. So if you haven't seen a
yeah,
mega truck, do it, like,
go
please.
see it. Because Megatruck, oh my God, if you are there and you hear them engine roar, oh my God, those guys there, they don't lift off the gas. It's like
oh
push
heck
to the
no.
floor.
I
It's,
wouldn't doubt them.
uh
They're full send. I like to watch them every time.
yeah.
But I
it's
also want to say, can we agree that the most cursed Mega Truck we've seen is Buckshot?
oh yeah,
Oh
100%.
yeah.
But
But yeah.
it,
Buckshot on skinny
Yeah.
tires is funny to me.
But
yeah,
yeah.
it's like it's just it's foot to the floor, send it, don't let off, and especially when it comes to the West versus South battle. Oh my God, that final jump,
North
they
Ooh.
vs
all
South is
just
one of my favorite events of the year,
Dude,
dude. Like
I
that
oh
that
I
event is wild.
I need at some point to go to Dennis's Muddy Motorsports Park. I gotta go, and even though
you
that's in
have to.
like it's in North Carolina, I know, and I'm in Jersey. It's far as shit, but one day I want me and my family to go down there because it
Cause
looks like it is a hell of a time.
I'm gonna
It
tell you
it
like this.
looks it looks insane.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this. As a person that actually went to that shit, if you go there and you sit in the front row, you will get that full energy and chaos. Because when they come from that final turn, they don't let off. They full fucking sending that shit off the sky. And I'm saying, holy crap. It's like it's mind blowing how they do this stuff.
like
And when
honestly,
it's like,
I'm sorry. I just want to say I'm surprised that not a lot of people are talking about the mega truck stuff. Like it's just so freaking
yeah,
cool, and they're not getting any publicity, and they're not getting any like huge things happening except in like
yeah.
outdoor little motorsport parks. Like I really
Oh,
wish they
oh my
gave them
god.
more
Okay.
recognition.
Okay, the Mega Trucks actually just sparked an idea that I've been wanting for a while. So when you remember back in like 2016, they had a whole Mega Truck series. I want to see that come back. Like, think
Mm-hmm.
of how
Oh,
cool Mega Trucks would be on that kind of track. Not with zoomies and everything, obviously, because Mustangs can be very strict with that. But like Mega Trucks or Rock Crawlers in one
yeah.
point series as well. Like, how crazy! See, like it would be insane if we ever got that back. And again, back to the arena series, I want to see triple threat series come back because the UT like the speedsters and the ATVs were literally such a big part in points sometimes that like gives other drivers a chance to get those points back from like say like you're all the way down in eighth, like Jamie Sullivan or something. She does bad in racing and all the way down in points. She can make all of that back up by winning ATVs or UTVs, and she'd be in the hunt for the overall. Like that would be immaculate if we can get those
Yeah,
back. But
Hmm.
it'd be great to have Mega Trucks as well back in Monster Jam. That'd be spectacular.
yeah,
Also,
and
that just gave me an idea. I wish there's like, you know how the USHRA used to do stuff more where it was like you had monster trucks and then you had an event where it was tractor pulls and you had an event that was mud bogs and all this other stuff. What if there was a series from whatever promoter where they brought mega trucks, mud flying, big air hits, and like crazy racing passes in a stadium? Like, could
that
you
would be
imagine how freaking sick that would be?
That
that
would be
that would
insane.
yeah, because
Uh,
Like, oh
that
my
that
goodness.
would that would actually help out. I'm not even gonna lie, that would help out with a lot of stuff. But that, oh God, everybody
That's
would
gonna
be
be
hyped.
it's gonna be violent, but it's gonna be fun.
like, could you imagine the racing track? I would love it to be like a like a St. Louis style where they have like one ramp, like they start off with a ramp, or yeah, two ramps actually, and then they go into a
Yeah,
turn, and the long stretch, instead of just gassing and there's just nothing, gas, but it's mud pits. You know, like how they go through all those
Oh
oh,
freaking mud pits
hell
and just like
yeah.
dash through it.
oh,
That
yeah,
is what I would love to see. And then you turn and then you hit the two
Oh
ramps.
hell yeah.
If somebody
yeah,
does
that
That
those
would
just
tracks,
actually
I
sparked
think
an
that gave me an
idea for
idea.
your that just gave me an idea for your like commentaries and stuff. Maybe do like a doesn't have to be your videos, but like just do like a mega truck video based on just like north versus south that would be fucking immaculate.
I mean, I am doing
yeah,
this. I think like after my Meadowlands project, that could be a pretty nice video because I do want people to see more Mega Truck stuff.
yeah,
I would
because
gladly commentate by your side, bro. I would be
Oh
fucking
yeah.
honored.
yeah, yeah, because like you said, Megatron's not very talk around lately. If you really think about it, the only time I've been talk about
Yeah,
it,
surprisingly enough.
yeah, because the only time it's been talk about if Avenger Racing or Monster Truck Lore actually go there, that's when it's talk about. But yeah, like as a person that's from the South and we do have mud truck events that happen down here a lot lately, it's very interesting because well, it's very amazing that it's something that's been tradition around, but it's never been seen on YouTube. Well, it is seen on YouTube, but it's never been like talk like all the time. And I be confused. I'm saying, I be telling my fans, I say it's like it just picture Monster Jam, but just on smaller wheels, but and way much louder. Like just picture that. It's pretty much that with no restrictions, and it's just so funny. Um, and Montrose in the South, oh geez, it's like you do one thing and everybody wants to do it at the same time. It is so funny. It's so
and it's
funny.
and the coolest thing is like some guys will do freestyle and dude, they will trash their shit and keep going like
Oh,
at
They
Lebanon
do not they do not give a
like
fuck.
at Lebanon I
no.
saw like freaking pop tires and stuff like that. One driver drove with like two front or two rear tires broke, still kept going. Like, oh
Yeah.
my god,
Yeah. Just like
I love mega trucks.
yeah, if you think about it, mud trucks, it's like a it's like a sport that you can just get in and have fun with no restriction. And it's like there's no it's just a controlled chaos and that's what I love. Controlled chaos but fun.
Mm-hmm.
And seeing
Exactly.
Megatrucks doing it and Weston doesn't that crazy shit from the West versus
Oh, dude,
South battle.
I, I swear, if you think him and Gravedigger in like the past 4 years has been fucking awesome, look at him and King Sling. He threw down probably one of the best freestyles ever this year from him in King Sling. I was so impressed that I'm thinking maybe if they bring a Monster Jam truck, get King Sling in there, not just as the ride truck, but as an actual Monster Jam truck. Like it, think of how cool not only would that would be, but think of how well he would do as well. Like, yeah, he does good in Gravedigger. He's won 4 straight championship series or whatever. But like everybody's been asking for it, and we kind of got it, but it's not competitive.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Like
But
I want to see Weston in Kingsling forever.
yeah. Well, yeah. Well, he had his start at Bog Hog, but yeah,
But he sold the truck.
yeah. Anyway, now we're gonna wrap up very soon, and I think we're gonna do this like each week actually, because I actually had a lot of fun with this. And again, it's better if there's like multiple people. Otherwise, it's like a chore. Do you have any final
fair.
things you guys want to say before we end off this episode?
We already have a
Yeah.
Tesla Monster truck. If we get a battery powered Tesla, I'm fucking leaving Monster Jam. No, but
Um.
actually though, like it. This is actually very fun talking to other people about monster trucks and our opinions and stuff. Because this is like for the first time in my life, being able to do this with Thomas after so long is very very heartwarming for me. And I do have a podcast I'm going to try and get back up, but yeah, I mean this is fun. Like this is absolutely
Yeah.
fantastically fun. I cannot wait to do this again.
Um, final words I want to say is I do have a little TikTok page that's up and running, so I might be posting some stuff and that other related stuff. Might post something Monster Jam stuff as well on that page. I don't know. I might collab with some people to help out and probably live stream like the broadcast or some, whatever station it is. Um, yeah, if you want to, you can check me out. Trying to reach a lot of likes so I can get money and shit, pay for it. But yeah. One thing I got to say, ultimate life form. Don't let no nigga stop you. You gotta keep pushing. Sorry for the N word, but still, don't let nobody stop you. Nobody.
Thank you guys so much for joining us as Jester and Wade. Thank you very much for being on the podcast. And remember, the podcast is unfiltered, unscripted. We go and we just say what we want to say, and you just heard that today, either ranting or praising. You heard both sides. But yeah, again, if you want to hear Monster Jam 2026 stuff, most likely you'll have to hear from Jackson or somebody else in the community. We'll link you right up if you want to know. But in terms of other stuff, we're gonna get you right up on it. We're gonna come back next week. We're gonna talk about some more random stuff as we have a lot of topics to really go over before we get to the new year. And yeah, definitely, it's been a very, very fun time. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and we'll see you next week.